There we go. So it's just, okay. I'm going to minimize chat. Here we go. Black to move. So we are down 2 knights and a pawn. But there is 1 knight up for grabs, but that's not nearly enough. So probably, I think this is a case money special. It's going to be really simple. We're check. Oh wait, maybe it's not quite the same, but we have to look at the check. So rook takes g2, king takes g2, and if rook g8 check, he can't go to h1 because this is mate. So check takes check. He has 1 legal move, and then it's going to be mate in 2. So therefore, he would have to go to the corner, but then this is a mate that I think I know. Well, hang on. Yeah, so rook g2, king h1, and what if I then go rook g1 check? King can't take because this will be a mate. For this, it transposes. So yeah, so rook g2, king h1, rook g1 check, rook takes g1, and I think we are going to get a mate there. I think we then go queen f3 check, rook g2 is forced, and then rook g8. And I don't think he can do anything about that. So he would be able to give us a spite check on a7, which is a bit concerning. First of all, if he gave us a check here, actually, hang on. No, I would be okay there. Yeah, the check, I think. So I would just go king b8. And then if he repeated the check, I think I can then go to a8. Okay. And so let's look at it again. Rook takes g2. If king takes g2, rook check will be mate. If he goes here, this is going to be check and then mate. And if he goes to the corner, if rook g2, king g2, rook g8, king h1, queen f3 is mate. So therefore, he has to go king h1. You know, this is an option too, but I don't think it's going to work. I think I have to do what I was looking at. Yeah, so rook g2, king h1. And I'm kind of wondering now if I could actually just do this immediately even. That wasn't what I was planning. No, I don't think so, because he can... that might even... I know I'm getting sidetracked here, but I'm wondering why I can't even just go queen f3. h3 oddly might... No. I'm wondering why I can't even do that. But first of all, this has to be the first move, so I'm going to play it. Okay. So, yeah, this almost... Queen f3 immediately almost looks unstoppable. Because if it was my move again, then this is mate. You know, if he did something like this, queen c3, this is mate. Oh wait, it's not mate though. Yeah, so I don't. Yeah, that's not going to quite work. Yeah, that won't work. So I'll go back to my original plan of rook g1 check. King can't take because this is going to be mate. So as per originally planned, rook g1, rook takes g1. And then queen f3, check, and rook g2, and then rook g8, as planned. And yeah, then as planned again, the only way that I can see him defending is this check doesn't work as originally looked at, because I retreat here, he can give me another check, I just hide. Therefore, if I get rid of these ones, whoops, let me just undo these. Therefore, he would have to try to take on a7. And that's where things get tricky for sure. I might be able to then hide on d7 because there's no checks from his queen because I'm on a light square and no checks from the knight. And I think that's the solution. I'm going to go with it. Oh! Ugh. Was it queen f3? That feels bad. I can't believe that's wrong. It was taking on h2. But why did this not work? I'm waiting for it to catch up here. Maybe there's a check. No, this is what I looked at. Hang on. Knight 97 does work for him. And in fact, queen takes d5 actually draws. I guess because of the fork at the end. Well, queen takes d5 totally missed that resource. Because then he can actually take here. Wow. But more importantly, there was... Okay, computer's so slow. Give me a second. 97. I thought I could go here. Oh, he just takes the rook. I saw that before and then I forgot about it. Oh man. Okay, so the correct solution was this, which I glimpsed at. Then queen h. Oh god. How did I miss that? That is embarrassing. How did I miss that? That was so easy. Oh, that's embarrassing. I like the puzzle though. I'm going to minimize chat and do another one. Minus 10 points. Deservedly so. That's embarrassing. That was actually very simple. So we're down a pawn, but we're swarming the king. No immediate threats right now from white. His queen is oddly placed. I almost wonder if I could trap it. Maybe not, because there is stuff on c7. There's an x-ray mate here on g2, so he can't take the knight. Oh, I guess, sorry, no, he could. What am I talking about? This looks kind of good. Why can't I take on d5? What if he just ignored it completely? He might be able to even do that. But probably I could just trade and then move the knight and I'll be in good shape. Yeah, so maybe I take on d5. Now if he takes my knight, that could maybe be a bit of a concern. Okay, what if I take on f2? Because this reminds me of a woodpecker. puzzle. He can't take here. I mean, he could, but I get this check. I win a pawn. And then he would be forced to go here. But he might be fine there. But yeah, bing, bang, check. Whoops, king h2. I'm going to do it in my head. Yeah, so rook f2, rook f2, queen c1, king h2. King h2. I don't know, that seems like the end of the story there. I don't think that works for me. I can't believe I got that last puzzle wrong. That was so easy. What about knight f3? And let's just say he goes here. Well, no, let's give him a more realistic move. Let's say he goes king g2. Like I can't. I'm not doing anything. This is so crazy. This to me, this is insane. Yeah, I mean, yeah, big deal. Boom, boom, check. What on earth could I be missing? And then there's this, which I've looked at a million times. This is like the most. Holy crap, I can't believe. Like, is there a missing piece on the board or something? d5 takes on h4, queen takes h4, and he takes my. I just assume that he'll take my rook, because otherwise, I mean, he could do this, but that just seems good for me. So I assume he'll take the rook, and then I was thinking check on h3, king g1, and then try for a rook lift. So bing, bang, boom. Was my plan, although I'm not even 100% sure if I would want to do that. But then, yeah, it takes check king g1 and then rook. Oh, but that won't work because he can challenge my rook. He could do this. Sorry, I don't know why I do that, but boom, boom. Yeah, and I don't like this because takes, I don't see how I'm better. I don't want this. This. Yeah, I could check again, but it's not going to help. I don't know. I've looked at this a million times. I can't figure that out. And nothing else makes sense to me. Feels like I'm missing a piece. I've looked at this, which seems promising, but then after we take and king h2, I just don't see it. I just don't see her. And I've looked at this before, but we're not actually threatening anything. If it was my turn again, the check doesn't do anything. Impossible. I really don't want to give up. I'm going to no, I can't refresh it because of the timer. But I almost feel like I'm missing a piece. I'm wondering now, after that long think, rook f2 and rook f2, rook c1 this line again, and after king h1, I was thinking then queen, the very quiet move, queen e1. There's a fork on e4 and I'm hitting the rook. But it doesn't seem that great. Bing, bang, check, bing, and then rook e1. It seems like something, though. Seems like something. If he takes my knight, I take the rook, check, and I'm slightly better. Yeah, it doesn't seem like much, though, but check. That's the best I've got, though. Queen c1, king h2, and then possibly queen e1. Wait a second, same idea. Well, queen c5. There's a fork on the knight and the rook there. But my knight is starting to, that actually looks pretty good. I'm going to make the first move and then I'll re-evaluate. But that's the best I've got. So I'm going to, okay. Okay. Yeah, so I was looking at this, but now this fork looks pretty appetizing. He needs to move the rook. So queen c5, he has rook d2. But then I've got a fork. So this looks pretty good. Pretty good. Wait, there's not a fork on the knight. I'm just stupid. But he does have to move the rook. So let's say he goes here. I know I have a check, but I don't think it leads too much. I mean, check. No, that would be, no, it wouldn't be mate. Okay, still tricky, but at least I made a few moves. Yeah, I thought this would be a fork. So maybe this might actually be correct. Could I not attack? Yeah, because this is what I was originally thinking. I don't know where he would go. Let's say to c2. But there's got to be a mate there. Check. Maybe not. Still tricky. Queen e1, rook c2. Then I can take on e4. Oh, yeah, I mean, it looks good, but it's not a whole lot. What if he goes on the F file? Then maybe check. Wait, there's also a fork coming here that I have to worry about. At the end of things. Just realized this. This would, my queen here would cover that. I'm gonna go lean back to queen c5 again. And why did I not like it? Because I didn't really know what I'm going to do after. Yeah, so queen c5, let's just say I get, okay, let's say he, what if he, for some reason he goes here? Actually, I'm looking at a check now, but this would be such a hard puzzle if this is right. He can't take. Oh, I thought he couldn't. Maybe he can. I thought he couldn't take because of. Oh, I guess he could just take there. Oh man. 34 minutes. It's got to be attacking the rook as originally thought. This was my original plan. But then queen or rook c1. I guess I could take, yeah, I mean, this is what I looked at. I guess that stops the fork. Maybe it is just rook e1, which is what I thought, and then rook c1 and I take. He could defend it, the rook. But then there's, then this check is pretty good. Then I'll have a discovery on the rook. I'll win the exchange. It seems so flimsy though. This seems kind of pointless because he can just retreat. I think I'm going to go queen e1 with great hesitation. Woo, it's right. Okay, going to open up chat. I'm going to look at the other line. That was hard though, holy moly. I think that one should be rated higher. That was really tough. I wanted to look at the other defense, but I didn't give up. Okay, so it was, so here, oh wait, what was it for? Oh yeah, here. Okay, so. Yeah, so I wanted to look at the other defense. Yeah, rook c2. Check. Yeah, it's just taking on e4. So it's what I thought. That was tough, especially this position here. Holy moly. That's a very, very tough one. Whew. That was tough. Okay, I made back 5 points though. Okay, I'm going to do another one. Maybe I can make up the full 10 points. Okay, I'm going to minimize chat. Here I go. Black to move. We're down a knight, but we got lots of pawns. This almost works. I guess he can defend. And then check. Wait. I might then be able to triangulate and then come into here. Oh wait, didn't this just pick up the knight? But then my rook's hanging. Okay. It's all about like timing. I mean, we only have like two moves, right? But I think it's all about timing when like it's almost like the rook check, king takes, and then take on f2 or on on f2 check. He probably wants to not go in a light square. And then we take here. He can give me a check and take. But I think my pawns are just faster. And then I can just run the G pawn there. You know, boom, boom, boom. I'm pretty fast. I'm going to go with that. Yeah, that's the first move. I will consider other moves here. Because that's still kind of speculation. I guess I should have. I should have. It's not good to stop halfway. I've already looked at this before, but I'm wondering, he can't go here now. Oh no, I guess he still could, because there's always this, which leads to nothing for me. But I'm just making sure I'm not missing anything. Yeah, but I just think this doesn't do anything for me. You know, we can repeat all we like. Yeah, but the end game is, I think it's winning. I think it's winning, but it's... I guess I could also... I could still check him with tempo. Well, I guess it doesn't make a difference. But I just think that's winning, because I'm going to have this pass G pawn. And he can grab these, but then I'm rolling. And I just think he's going to be too slow. So I'm going to go with that. Okay, opening up chat. That was the solution. Let's see what chat says. I think bouncing across got it. He did it slightly different line though, where he said just king e2. Oh wait, what? No, he got it. Except I don't know where he got queen f2 from. Oh, he ended it earlier, I see. Yeah, so this was really just about identifying the end game. Okay, I made back the other 5 points. So I need to get one more puzzle right. Okay, going to minimize chat, do another one here. Black to move. So, how to begin? So I'm up the exchange for a pawn. G8 is guarded by his bishop. And there's a queen h3 threat, although it's not that big of an issue. Okay, so G8 is mined. Let's look at the most forcing move. And then the queen can come here, yeah. So let's look at the most forcing move. If he goes to h1, possibly I take on h2. I guess he could take though and be fine. Check. He would be fine there. Okay, so king h1. I go... I don't know if that leads to anything, because queen h6, there's at least h3 there for him. So this might not even do anything. Surprisingly. Unless I go queen g7 first, and if it was my move again, then I could go check. Although still, that's no problem for white. There's rook g8 right away, let him take, and then here, but I don't know, man. There's always this check, but again, king h1. Wow, this one I'm going to predict it right now. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to. I just realized his bishop's hanging. Just realized that right now. Maybe you just grab the bishop. I don't think I'm going to get anything done here. So why can't I just take? What's the problem with just taking? I just saw that now. I was looking for a mate. So, yeah, so he gives us a check, big whoop. I guess I would have to figure out which way to defend. Probably to g8. So knight b3, queen h, or queen a3 check, king b8. So we take, so knight takes b3, queen a6 check, king b8. I don't know, it seemed fine there. So I wonder if like people just missed the free bishop. I don't know. But what else is the threat? I think we have to take the bishop. I see no downside to taking the bishop. I'm going to take the bishop. Okay, there we go. So now the real puzzle begins. Okay, it's kind of funny. It took me about 4 minutes to find that the bishop was hanging. But to be fair, there were attacks on the king. Okay, so now the real puzzle starts. And I guess our knight is trapped, but still a worthy trade, I think, when we're up the exchange. I can defend it with queen b8. But then that gives him queen c6 and king b8 and queen c7 check, and that's a perpet. So there is a perpet if we go queen b8. And again, I forgot that the rook was hanging. See, I'm not even looking for these things. But same deal, there'll be a perpet. There'll be a perpet here. So it has to be queen here. We defend the knight and we defend against perpets. So I think a lot of people might have just gone here and didn't look at the perpet. This is probably the answer, queen c7. Because now this is not a problem anymore. because there's no check here anymore. And I don't think this is a concern. It shouldn't be. So queen c7. I guess he could go knight takes c6. But then I can like maybe take here or something. We should be fine. And there was something else I wanted to look at here. Oh yeah, this check. Here I just take. I'm going to go queen c7. Final answer. Okay, so he gives a check, and well, we only have one move if we don't want to get mated. And okay, opening up chat. New personal best, I believe. I just want to double check. I'm pretty sure it is. So 3,061. Just want to double check though. I think it is. Profile. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, 3,061. New personal best on chess.com puzzles. Pretty happy about that. Okay, let's just review this one though. Wait, it's wrong. Is this the right? Where did it start? Right here. Okay. Yeah, so it's kind of funny. It took me 4 minutes to figure out that I could take the bishop, and then just 3 minutes to figure out the rest. But yeah, that's kind of funny. But I mean, it really looks like there's something here, right? So once I saw the free bishop, I took it. Then we just have to defend against, we'll defend the knight and defend against perpets, and we're good to go. Yeah, 3,061. Pretty cool.